Alright, alright, I know you're thinking, is this guy going to talk about money or because I got no time to hear about the stock market. Don't worry, I'm not going that deep. But we are talking about banks today. And no, we're not talking about the side of a river, nope. We're talking about the ones that rob you with style. Banks. It's a financial establishment that uses money deposited by customers for investment, pays it out when required, makes loans at interest, and exchanges currency. Did you know? A bank and women have something in common. They both like money. But with banks, at least you get your money back. As for women, you give them your money, and boom, they're out buying expensive clothes, jewelry, and getting their hair done in salons. Speaking of salons, I don't know about you, but my biggest fear is the barber making a big mistake on my head. If there were two scenarios to choose, which is more scary, between being told that the plane you are in, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be operated by a student doing their practicals versus a barber making a mistake on my head, it chose the barber making the mistake on my head as the most scariest experience. One salon wrote get an expensive haircut and get a free BJ. When I got in, I saw only gays. Door was locked automatically behind me. When they saw me, I saw a couple of dudes licking their lips looking at me. I used the nearest window as an emergency exit. Where there are bees there is honey. Where there is money there is women. If you're not careful as a man, you will get stung. Back to the bank. You ever wonder what the bankers do? I went in once and asked, what does a banker do? Exactly. They told me their main job was helping people make critical financial decisions like, how do I save for the future? Or what should I invest in? So I asked them, if I save $1 every year, how much will I have in 20 years? I remember a client came to ask me an interesting question. After he finished, I said, great question, and I kept quiet. He looked at me waiting for a great answer. He finally asked, so what do you think I should do? I answered and said, unfortunately, sir, I can't help you. I only help clients with how questions, not what questions, as written behind my t-shirt. Ask me how. Ever notice that bank interest rates can be so high? I think the person who makes them smokes weed before. One woman I know used to have big juicy lips, hips so sexy I could rip apart. I asked how much she spends on the plastic surgery for her lips. She said no plastic surgery. She is always stung by bees every day. She had lips so sexy also bees wanted to please. Alright, let me end with something a little more real. What would you do if you found out your girlfriend used to be a prostitute? I guess you'll have to decide, since I am paying both for sex and girlfriend experience by buying her what she wants and going for dates. I'll have to cut the girlfriend experience and pay for what I want. Saves a lot of money.